Guide to general markers and mechanics you'll come across in battles. Note specific marker appearances can differ between encounters. Stack markers. Standard. Stack as a group. Line. Stack as group for line AoE. Sometimes the person at the front takes more damage, so this should usually be the tank. Pulse. Stay stacked for lots of hits. Stack and knock back. Stack together but positioned to be knocked back safely after hit. Red triangles. Players need to be stacked or very close to at least one other player. Proximity markers. Standard. Damage based on distance, so move well away from the AoE centre. Placeable. Player runs away from the group to place explosion, then runs back to the group. Flare. Explosion on the marked player who should move away and stay away from the group. Note, the damage is in all directions and not only in the directions of the arrows on the marker. Tethers. Have various appearances but will connect you to another player or enemy or object. Distance based. Resolution can differ, but most often by running to extend the tether. Tethers often change in appearance when you're at a safe distance. Static. Some tethers are there to indicate incoming damage for which the target can be changed by moving the tether between players. Purple tether to boss. Usually indicates an object or ad is buffing or making the boss invulnerable. General AoEs. Orangish ground markers which indicate incoming damage, e.g. circles, squares, donuts for you to actively move out of to avoid incoming damage. Pathing AoEs will move across the arena in the direction of the arrows. Tracking AoEs. Multiple hits following the targeted player. Keep away from group and keep running. Star AoE will do line AoEs in the direction of all the star points, move in between them. Spread markers. All team members spread in space as to not stand in multiple at the same time. Comment markers will drop a comment on that player which will often be used to hide behind in a later mechanic. Dive markers indicate an enemy will charge or dive at you. Often you need to look for where the enemy is to understand its trajectory to enable you to position as to not damage other team members. Rotating AoEs. Usually starting in the direction the boss is facing and rotating in the directions of the arrows. Hug close to the boss and rotate in the direction of the arrows. Spinning finger. Moving forward will stop the finger, forcing you to run in that direction. Knockbacks will push players back from the centre of the marker. Tank busters. Big hits on the tank or tanks. Everyone else should stay clear as this can be a line, cleave or other explosion. Plus minus magnet markers. Two of the same push you apart, two different pull you in. Normally requiring you to position so the resulting effect does not land you in another AoE. Evil Eye. Turn your character to face away before the cast finishes, else get inflicted with major debuffs like death or petrification. Limit cut. Sequential numbers of shapes above players' heads which will indicate the order which the attack will strike players. Note that especially in higher end content, specific fights do have unique looking and affecting markers, so be on your toes. All done. Like and subscribe to complete the duty.